Hello lovely ones, welcome back to the Wellington Witch. My name's Lorian. If you're new here, I do monthly tarot readings for all signs. I also do picker cards, and recently I have dipped into True Life Tarot. So this is looking into recent events, current affairs, true crime as well. Sorry, there's loads of cat fur on my on my thing here. So if you're interested in that, maybe give me a subscribe, give me this video a like. This is a niche topic, I understand. This is going to be about the UK government, and I understand that some of you American followers probably not interested in this whatsoever. But if you do have an interest in a topic or a story and you'd like me to do a review, you'd like me to do me a tarot card reading in relation to that to see what I can get, please do let me know in the comments. I'm always open to looking into different things. And also I am starting a psychic and mediumship development course soon. So hopefully the messages for these will get even stronger as I do that starting from June onwards. So without further ado, let's have a look at what this government's doing, shall we? Lordy lordy. Okay. My mum was really good at predicting government things. Okay. She was quite savvy with election results and stuff like that on the tarot cards. So hopefully I can channel a bit of that. So what's going on with the UK government and Boris Johnson? What's going on with the UK government? What's going to happen in the near future? This just looks messy. I mean, messy. Don't you think? Just messy. Right. So you have the Nine of Swords. We have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Daughter of Wands. And we have the Strength card. Interestingly enough, these two cards came out for the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard reading I did a few days ago. So that's quite interesting. To me, anyway. Let me just do some clarifiers for these. Can you please clarify the situation, what we see with the UK government at the moment? Just do some clarifiers, please. I'm using, Freya's deck. This is Freya's deck. This is the Wildwood Tarot. Justice. Ooh, that's interesting, considering our Prime Minister is the first sitting Prime Minister to have ever broken the law and be charged for it. Alright. Not that innocent. That's just what came to mind. Ooh, okay, there's lots of different things coming through here. I'm just going to try and lighten this up a little bit. There we go. Okay, so I'm doing this a little bit differently than the other readings. So this is what we see here on the top, and this is probably what's going to come out in the wash in the near future, or the events that are going to happen in the near future. Let me see if I can move this slightly so you can see it a little bit clearer. There we go. Okay. This immediately sprung out. I mean, there's a lot of sword energy actually on this reading, and I think that it's very much something that you can appreciate maybe from a kind of tarot point of view, that this is not a healthy government. Of course, we already know that, but there's also a lot of backstabbing going on, more than meets the eye. I'm just going to put this torch on so you can see it a bit better. There we go. There's more than meets the eye with this. The issue that I have looking at this is that I don't know where this is going to come from. I feel like it's going to be an anonymous source, but there's something going to happen. There's a big story that's going to come through. And I already know that people are going to say, well, there's always something with this government. Yeah, but this is bigger. I'm not sure entirely what it is, but it's quite damaging. And I think this is where we're at now. People trying to save their skins and preempt some stuff, because like we had an MP watching adult entertainment in the Commons while it was in session, so that's not very good. the bottom row is what's getting me so not excited but intrigued. Because the bottom row, we have Justice, Son of Wands, we have the, sorry, I can't read this, the Four of Swords, and we have the Ace of Swords underneath Strength. Now this, the lion is on, I think it's on the English, it's some kind of English symbolism for sports and stuff. Football maybe. So this already comes to me as like the three lions sort of thing, which we use in football. And then the Ace of Swords. The UK is not as bad. It's not as bad as this government is making us out to be. There's a lot of people with the heart in the right place. There's a lot of diversity. We love diversity. There's a lot of wonderful history. Negative history, yes, absolutely. And we need to own up to that. And I think that's the issue. A lot of it. But also, actually the main issue is that the government have us in a chokehold. Which is this. They have us in a chokehold right now. There's something that's just completely negative. They're so paranoid. They're second guessing everything. They don't know which side to play. That's something that's covered. They don't know which side to play at all. They could do the business route, which is where their interests lie, but they also don't want to lose the support of the public. They think that they've got it guaranteed because there's no secure opposition party. They're trying to take down everyone just so they can stay in power, because they know that if there was a strong leader, they know if there was a very boss person that came out of nowhere and gathered public support, much like Nick Clegg did a few years ago, they would lose. They know that they're on the last thread. They're clinging to the ship as it sinks, basically. And they've only got themselves to blame. They really only have themselves to blame. The world here is interesting because I do think world opinion of us will change. I do think it will be for the better. But right now we're just a sinking ship in a way. It just feels a little bit like the government are going to get what they deserve in a weird way. I feel, for some reason, I keep being pulled to Piri Patel. I keep being drawn to her vision in my head, and I don't know why. I think it may have something to do with her coming out into the open a little bit. Seven of Pentacles is profit and investments, and having that see-through, some things. I think maybe they've put the money in the wrong place, sneakily as well. I do think that there's a lot of bravado going on, trying to get home with the Downies, so to speak. I just feel like there's something that's not quite right with Boris and Piri. That's just the couple that I keep seeing. Not Rishi. Rishi's done his thing. I don't see a big thing with him. But Boris and Piri. That's what I see mainly from here. And I don't know whether they're the two ringleaders of something, or whether they're the two main things that are going to try and be brought down, which then completely redefines the government. But the Son of Wands here. The Son of Wands comes forward with just kind of this energy, this passion. I feel like this is a journalist. This is a journalist. This is an individual. I feel like it's a young man. This is a journalist. This is somebody who's a young man who's going forwards and actually spreading the light on the situation. He's going, here, phew, this is what's going on. Like doing a big spotlight on the matter. There's something that he's investigating in regards to an investment, profits, or something that they've actually developed. And he knows what's going on. Then we have Daughter of Wands. So Daughter of Wands is the page. So this is messages, and this is curious messages. I think this is trying to regain their public opinion. This is trying to build themselves back up. This is them trying to, yeah, look at me, la 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 la. But look at this. This is in reverse. Four of Swords. It's not a healthy government. It's not. I mean, even in like this way up, the normal way up, the Four of Swords is about recuperation, rest. They will have no rest. They will have a lot of people at them, demanding questions, demanding answers. I do feel this is going to be a big inquiry. I see protests with a lot of angry people at the news here. I know there's been a law placed that protests cannot be loud and they cannot be such and such because they've done it very sneakily. But I think we need to take a leaf out of France's book. They riot, they make their voices heard, they just completely say, no, we're not accepting this as a people. British people don't do that. They don't do that. And I don't know why we don't try and make our voices heard a lot more. Because that would really, I don't know, it's just like, it's all very well making silly TikToks and stuff like that. You know, I'm including myself in that. Because it's what we can control. And when there's no guarantee if you protest that people take a blind bit of notice. I mean, a few people who understand you will take a bit of notice of a TikTok and share your views. They'll like understand the TikToks as well that you make, or the videos, or the complaining to your friends and blah blah blah. But there has to be a way of bringing this to the public, and I think this is what this journalist is trying to do, and this is what this is trying to do. They will have no rest, and we will have no rest until this is resolved. I don't know what the heck it is. They're not showing me that. But I've already gone through strength and the Ace of Swords a little bit in the Lion, and we have to have this strength to begin anew. There's lots of colour on this side, and I think this is us. I know I said this is what's coming through, and I think we are going to come through. We are going to make the difference. We are going to make sure that things are happening, and our voice is heard. We have to find a way of changing this, because we cannot survive another 4 years or whatever it would be for this government and these people being in control, who have actually never experienced what the poverty line have experienced. They have never gone through what people who have families barely making it through on the minimum wage or living wage, which is still not living since everything's going up. They are only thinking about their own pockets. They live in a bubble. There's nothing else that they can do. They just live in a bubble. I think that's the issue. We are going to sever. I see this, the word that came through was severance. There's going to be a severance here. There's going to be something that's just cutting through. Might be that the strength wins out. I see this as a positive. So I do feel there's going to be something positive here, because they're not going to be undefeatable. They're not undefeatable. They should be held accountable for everything that they've been doing. And I see this is coming through very strongly, but there's a journalist, or one man in particular, that's just going to expose everything. I shouldn't actually confirm it's a man, but I do get a masculine energy. That doesn't mean it's going to be some like very strong, tough lady or anything like that. It just means the energy is like, this is wrong. I'm going to go in and I'm going to get this done. The determination of this person, but with a little touch of Louis Theroux, because I do feel that sort of investigative energy, this kind of thing, that they can get to the heart of anything, because maybe they are not taken too seriously, or they are underestimated, and then they're able to get in, and then there's a lot of things. But I see this, the future is not as clear. I can't see, this is 4 months, I think. They just told me 4 months. The future is not as clear after this period. I do see things changing, and I do see we're going to get a severance of some kind, and then renewable strength. But I don't know exactly how it's going to play out. I do know it's going to be big news. I feel like it's going to be over the summer, but again, timings with Spirit, not 100%. And I know how frustrating that is, because for me, when I want to know something, because I'm impatient, I'm like, when? It's never a guarantee. So unfortunately, I can't confirm that it's going to happen over there, but I just feel July is when this is all going to come or start unraveling. The justice is not going to, it's just not going to get away from them. And this is Freya's card as well, because it's got 2 cats. So, and this is Freya's deck, so I know that she's here, especially when that happens. Right, so let's have a look at the archetypes, who we need to watch out for. Who do we need to watch out for in this whole skedaddle with the British government? Which characters, which archetypes are going to be at the forefront of this situation that I'm reading. Whoa, that I'm reading for. I don't know whether you can see this, but this card just flew out. Okay, so there's one. I feel this is for Boris. Seeker. No, it's not for Boris then. This is probably for Son of Wands. A thirst for wisdom and truth wherever they are. Inability to commit to a path once it's found. No, this is the guy who's going to be looking into certain things. This is the guy who's going to be trying to find the truth and bring the truth to the people. And I do feel he's going to try and go directly for Boris. That's kind of why I felt that here. Let me just see if I can... No, I can't really shuffle these on camera because they're too big. Literally, they take up my entire hand. I do love big cards, I do. This is... I don't know who that's for. What else? Okay, so we have 2 cards there. I'm getting a feminine energy now, so maybe this is Rishi. Not Rishi. Puri. Bully. Ooh, okay. I don't know enough about her to make that assumption. Or, conclusion. Conceals deep fears behind verbal or physical abuse. Highlights your tendency to intimidate others. Blowing a lot of hot air. That's all I see. Blowing a lot of hot air. In fact, it could be Boris. But there's a lot of hot air, a lot of things coming out that's just like nothing to it. There's nothing you can put a pin in and pin them down on what they're going to do. They'll say they're going to do it, but then they won't. And they're going to do this, but they're not in the way that you expect. Or not in the way that they described. This is interesting. This is... I'll let you make your own conclusions to this. So these 2 archetypes is for the same person. The light attribute is to represent the nature of the divine in life and in yourself for the guide, and for the prince it's romantic charm and potential for power. But the shadow attribute is using power for self-aggrandizement, and also placing financial gain and control over imparting spiritual insight. I wonder who this could be. Who do you think this bumbling, charming, potential Prime Minister, who do you think this is about? Like, honestly, yeah. Again, look for the person who blows hot air a lot. Again, I'm getting feminine energy from this, but I don't know. Look for the person who just says empty things. The words mean things, but there's like no honesty behind that. There's nothing strong to back it up. And then we have the Bobo here. Bojo the clown. So he's definitely involved, and then this is the other one I can't get a clear read on. Again, it's now gone into masculine, so I don't know who it could be. It could be 1, 2... I'm getting 3 people that just kind of like this. They're going to be involved. He's going to be the head of it. And this person is going to light the match. That's the message I just got. He's going to light the match, and he's going to, like a rice paper, it's just going to go... Whew, whew, whew. Yeah, it's... We're in for some interesting times. We are in for some interesting times, and I'm fascinated by what's going to come through. Fascinated. Because obviously I live in this country. I don't want anything negative to happen to the people who live here. I don't want anything bad to happen for the government to just muck up even more and make us all the poorer. I don't want that to happen. But I do believe we need a shake-up. I do believe we need a change. There's a lot of things that we don't know about that I think from years ago that's going to come back out. Not so simple as a party either. There's going to be something major, because this is what's getting me. Like, all the rotted stuff is going to come through. We will no longer be blind to the decay of this government. Yeah, that's the word that I think is coming forward the most, is just decay. But fortunately, we have a truth seeker here. We have somebody who's going to come in and really ignite the passions of people. And I really hope, actually, this guy, rather than a journalist, I hope he's the opposition leader. Because, blimey, we need somebody strong and inspiring to make sure that everybody is like, yeah, we believe in the country, we believe in our future, we believe in inclusivity, we believe in all the good things that could make Great Britain more amazing. I don't think make Great Britain great again, you know, or anything. Just make us better. Heal us. Heal this country. Heal so we can start taking up good space, a good position. So, you know, our reputation is in tatters, and I know that not many people like England, and that's fine. To be honest, I understand your reasons. But I just think that we could do better, and we should do better. And this is just... I said to myself, I'm not going to get political here, but I just feel the unrest in this, and it's like, come on, and get him, and just his piercing straight for the heart of the matter, rather than dancing around the daisies, trying to get them to admit something and using all this flowery language to say no. You know what I mean? Just get to the heart of the matter. That's what we need. And I think that's what's going to happen. And again, July comes forwards, and I don't know why July. Why July? I'm just going to get one more card from the Crystal Power deck, should I say? And again, kind of big, so I'm just going to... What else can you tell me about what's going to happen with the government? What's going to happen with the government in July? I feel like you have a message, but I just want one to come through. Oh, you were kind of feisty, but if you want to come through, please do. By the way, I want to say I am on TikTok, if you've made it this far. I am on TikTok at Wellington Witch, if you want to follow me there as well. But I am on here, obviously. Okay, you. The Fool, new beginnings, brilliant. I think we're going to have a redo of Le Governante. Two of Wands, nice. I focus on what I want and make it happen. Yeah, we need a refocusing. We definitely need a refocusing. I think if Britain focused on the type of government we want, the kind of people we want to be, the kind of position we want to be in the world, and who we want to help, and how we want to be perceived, and the kind of role we want to take on the global stage. Do we want to be represented by Boris Johnson? Or would we want to be represented by somebody new who's in tune with the world, and this seeker, this person who's a thirst for wisdom and truth? Do we want that? Again, I just heard somebody, maybe a viewer at home, say, I don't think you get those in government. So maybe it's a journalist, but I honestly believe that the truth is going to come out about something, maybe July, maybe end of June, July, but it just feels like, yeah, that's all I can really read at the moment. I feel a connection going now. But I hope that was informative for you. I hope it was helpful. If you have any suggestions, please do let me know. I would love to hear about them. And yeah, I just want to do more of these really, so let me know. And I'm sending you so much love and blessings, and yeah, speak to you guys very, very soon.